Intellectually, we understand that the observer is the observed. But what is necessary to perceive this so that, what is necessary to perceive this so that it goes beyond the intellectual level? Intellectually, we understand that the observer is the observed. But what is necessary to perceive this so that it goes beyond the intellectual level? The question is, what is necessary to go beyond this intellectual acceptance that the observer is the observed? Right? First of all, do we even intellectually accept it? Question yourself, please. Do you even intellectually, that is, verbally, logically, discerning, and saying, yes, it is so logically, because it's been pointed out objectively, logically. And you say, yes. Is that so? Do you even intellectually accept that? Or it's just a lot of words floating around? But if you do accept it intellectually, what does that acceptance mean? When you say I intellectually agree with you, what does that mean? It means absolutely nothing. It's just a form of convenient social acceptance, saying, yes, you're quite right, but you may be wrong. So intellectually, we don't even accept it. If we do, it is very superficial, and therefore no value. But the fact is that the observer is the observed. That is the truth. That is, I am lonely, with all the implications I am lonely, with all its implication of tremendous feeling of isolation, having no relationship with anything. I'm completely absorbed with fear in the sense of detachment from everything. That depresses me tremendously. And my natural instinct is to run away from it, suppress it, run off to some kind of meeting people, football, religion, all that. But the escape from the fact brings about the division. I am lonely, I must not be lonely, right? The escape from what is gives me not only conflict, because it is divisive, it helps me not to understand this thing called loneliness, right? Is loneliness separate from me? When I say, I'm lonely, is that feeling of desperate, anxious fear of loneliness, is that something separate from me? Or I am that. Right? You understand? My self-centered activity, my ambition, my image about myself and so on, all that has brought about this sense of isolation, which I call loneliness. That loneliness is not separate from me. If it is separate from me, I can act about it, run away, right? Suppress it, and so on. But if it is me, please understand, if it is me that is in this state of loneliness, what is one to do? You understand my question? I am lonely. You know all that, the feeling of it. You may be married, have children and so on, but you are basically terribly lonely. If that loneliness is something separate from me, then I'm in conflict with that loneliness. Right? I fight it. I try to fill it by knowledge, by excitement, by this or that. But if it is me, I can't do anything about it. You understand? See, just stop there for a minute. Before, I'm accustomed to do something about it. Now I realize I am that. Because I cannot do anything about it, it ends conflict, right? But the thing remains, right? I can't do anything about it, so it's there. So can I, please listen to this, can my thought remain with it completely, not run away from it. Remain with that loneliness, with all its anxiety, fear, all the complexity of that loneliness, totally without any movement, look at it. When you look at it, if you look at it as an observer looking in, then again the problem arises. But the fact is that loneliness is you, so you have to look at it without the observer as a whole. When you do that, completely, loneliness disappears totally, never to come back.